Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Maybe for those watching it, could be morning, afternoon, or night. For those who don't know me yet, allow me introduce myself. My name is Septia Fozia, and I am a student at the Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agung Islamic University, Semarang, Indonesia. I will identify journals using the SPICED and Consort checklist for the abstract, full text, and titles with the reference based on the 2010 quarterly checklist. Let's get it. To begin, I will identify titles using the SPICED formula. Let's start with point S, which stands for setting, referring to the environment or context in which the research was conducted. This title is mentioned, highlighted, is yellow. It's the setting. The next point is P, stand for population. Population is a group of individuals being studied or together. Population is highlighted in green. Next point, I. I stand for intervention. Intervention is a treatment, procedure, or action being investigated. Intervention is highlighted P. Okay, the next point C. C stands for condition. Condition is a disease or health problem being investigated. Condition is highlighted red. Condition obesity. The next point E. E stands for endpoint. Endpoint is a change in condition experienced after being targeted for intervention. Then the article doesn't mention it. Then last point A, point is point D. D stands for disease. Disease is a comprehensive health problem that is the target of the study. Is disease doesn't mention it, this title. Let's move on the Consort checklist for the abstract. As you can see, this table shows the Consort checklist for the abstract. This first topic is authors. Authors mean as contact details. For the corresponding authors, contact details are very important. Conference proceeding and be hostel phone number and email address, and here is topic authors. Yes. The next point is trial design. Trial design is a description that must be explained. For example, parallel, cluster, non-inferiority. In this abstract, the trial design is cluster randomization. This. Now, the next topic is methods. Methods are divided into 6 points, namely. The first is participant. Participant means participant eligibility criteria and setting. In this article, participants are highlighted in blue. Next, it is intervention. Intervention intended for each group. This article, intervention is highlighted in yellow. This. In the next point is outcome. Clearly definite primary outcome for this report. Then article for the highlighted in pink. The next, randomization. How participants were allocated to intervention. The article is highlighted orange. And finally, blending masking. Whether participant, caregivers, and those assessing the outcome were blended group assignment. In this article, blending is not stated in the abstract. The next point, the next topic for the abstract results contains the number randomized, number of participants randomized to each other. In this article, number randomized in highlighted in yellow. Next point, recruitment. Recruitment in this article highlighted in blue. Next, number analyzed. Number of participants analyzed in each group. In this article highlighted in green. The next point, outcome. For the primary outcome are results for each group and the estimated effect size and its precision. In this article highlighted in red. And the last, harms. Important adverse events or side effects. In this article highlighted in pink. Next, in the abstract are the conclusion of the trial data consistent with the results responded in the abstract. Conclusion, general interpretation of the results. In the article highlighted in yellow, in orange. Conclusion is general interpretation. Conclusion is general interpretation of the result. In the article highlighted in orange. In the next point, trial registration. Registration number and name of trial register. In the article is highlighted in purple. And the last, funding. Funding not stated in the article. Next, identifying the full text. Let's identify the Consort checklist for the full text. The first topic is the title and abstract. Title and abstract have two items, 1A and 1B. 1A, identification as a randomized trial in the title. In the article, this is item 1A. And next, item 1B. Structured summary of trial design methods, result, and conclusion for specific guidance. See Consort abstract. And the article, this is item 1B. Okay, next the topic introduction. Introduction is background and objective. Have two items, 2A and 2B. 2A, scientific background and explanation of Retiano. In this article, this is item 2A. And next, item 2B, specific objective or hypothesis. In this article, this is item 2B. And the next, topic methods. Methods have several points, namely realism, participant, intervention, outcome, sample size, randomization, sequence regeneration, allocation, concealment mechanism, implementation, blending, statistical methods. And the first, realism. Realism have two items, 3A and 3B. 3A, description of realism such as parallel, factorial, including allocation ratio. In the article, this is item 3A. And next, item 2B, important change to methods after trial commencement such as eligibility criteria with reason. And this article, this is item 2B, 3B. Item 3B. And the next, participant. Participant have two items, 4A and 4B. And 4A, eligibility criteria for participants. And the article, this item 4A. And the next item 4B, setting and location where the data were collected. This article, this is item 4B. We selected 3 socio-economically district regions in China from the eastern Beijing, central Jiangxi, and western Urumqi. And the next point is intervention. The intervention for age group with sufficient details to allow replication, including how and when they were actually administered. In this article, this is item 5. And the next, outcomes. Outcomes have two items, 6A and 6B. And this outcome, this article, item 6B not stated in article, but item for 6A completely definite pre-specified primary and secondary outcome measure, including how and when they were assessed. In this article, it is item 6A. And the next is sample size. Sample size have two items, but item 7B not stated in this article. Item 7A, how sample size was determined. In this article, this is item 7A. And the next, randomization. Sequence generation have two items, egg A and egg B. But egg B is not stated in this article. Egg A method used to generate the random allocation sequence. In this article, this is item egg A. And the next, allocation concealment mechanism. Mechanism used to implement the random allocation sequence, such as sequentially numbered containers, describing any steps taken to conceal the sequence until interventions were assigned. In this article, this is item 9. In the next, implementation. Who generate the random allocation sequence, who enrolled participant, and who assigned participant to intervention. In this article, this is item 10. And the next, blending. Blending have two items, but item 11B not stated in this article. And item 11A, if done was blended after assignment to intervention, for example, participant care providers to assign outcomes and how. In this article, item 11A. 11A. Okay, the next. So, statistical methods have two items, 12A and 12B. 12A statistical methods used to compare group for primary and secondary outcomes. In this article, this is item 12A. 12A. And the next 12B methods for additional analysis such as subgroup analysis and edges analysis. In the article, this is item 12B. And the next results. Participant from a diaphragma is strongly recommended. Have two items, 13A and 13B. 13A for each group, the number of participants who were randomly assigned received interdate treatment and were analyzed from the primary outcome. And this is article item 13B is the highlighted in pink. And the item 13B for each group loses an exclusion after randomization together with reason. This article is highlighted in yellow. Next point is recruitment. Have two items, but recruitment is not stated in this article. Next point, baseline data. A table showing baseline demographic and clinical characteristics for each group. In this article, this is table for the item 15. Next, number analysis. Not stated in this article. The next point, outcomes and estimation. Have two items, but item 17B not stated in this article, and 17A for each primary and secondary outcome results for each group and the estimated effect size and its precision, such as 19.5% confidence interval. In this article, this is item 17A. The next point, ancillary analysis. Results of other analysis performed including subgroup analysis and adjusted analysis distinguishing pre-specified from exploratory. In this article, this is point 18. Item 18. The next point, harms. But harms is not stated in this article. The next topic, discussion. Discussion have a limitation, generalizability, and interpretation. And the first limitation, Limitation is real limitation addressing sources of potential bias, imposition, and, if prevalent, multiplicity of analysis. In the article, this is this is point 20. This is point 20. And the next, generalizability. Generalizability, external validity, applicability of the trial findings. In the article, this is item 21. And the next, interpretation. Interpretation consists with result balancing benefit and harms and considering other relevant evidence. In this article, this is item 22. This is. Okay, the next topic is other information. Other information in this article have funding. This is funding. So, we have come to the end of the presentation. I have identified the title of the article using the Consort checklist for the abstract and also for the full text. That's all the presentation from me. There are shortcomings and more. I apologize. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.